Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts.
Leave it to me.
Yo! You scare me sometimes.
Heaven or hell.
You! Aren't you dead?
How may I help you, my lord?
Ah, you filthy animal!
Tell me, what do you have planned for this town?
Everything you've said confuses me. The man you know as Venom of the Assassin's Guild is dead. If you think I look like him, you must be seeing a phantom.
And that phantom roams the midnight streets, taking down shady hoodlums. That's right. Hoodlums like you!
What does he mean? Either way, I can't let you slide. Not with the odd rumors going around lately. I'll have to investigate. You may find yourself heading straight to the interrogation room.
I haven't much to offer, but please, do what you will.
Ordinary citizen like you doing running around at this hour. Times are harsh. You should hurry on home.
Assaulting said ordinary citizen seems harsh enough to me.
Let's cut the crap. News that the deceased leader of the Assassin's Guild is alive would turn the world upside down and take the new post-war administration bureau's credibility with it.
I haven't the slightest intention to waste my savior's efforts. I have died. Yet this corpse hath been granted new life. And with this life,
Justice's merciless hand strikes in the dark. And his name is...
read the room.
You ruined it! At least let him know who he's dealing with!
What in the Three Kingdoms? Anyway, I've got my eye on you. Don't let my authority blind you.
I believe I see clearly enough not to.
I'm the dazzling one here!
Venom versus Leo.
I'll ask you again. What are you doing here?
I'm sure you can understand.
So that's it. You've lost the resolve to take another's life. Your assassination career is over. But even without the flesh and bones, the spirit remains.
I have died, and I've been given a new way of life. But the memory of my second birthplace is forever etched on my soul, never to fade. I am not so ungrateful as to forget. Do you find it ironic that this body, once used to kill, now keeps the peace?
No. One thing leads to another. Without the past, there is no future.
I killed for a living in my old life. But while learning to live a new one, I found a fight that I could not win. Not the fight of bloodshed and oppression. And yet, at times far more painful than bloodshed. To live out one's dreams, beliefs, and aspirations without brooking interference from anyone. And without giving up. Such is the fight the townsfolk wage in this peaceful town.
And you're not used to that, are you?
It's far more difficult than taking someone's life. A single pure intention is all it takes to murder. I shall not let anyone disrupt their noble struggle. I stand guard at their battlefield.
And he doesn't even get paid! 80 grand!
You don't say. An assassin could never pull that off. But the elusive Phantom of the Night I've heard about, who rids the streets of filth, he might be up for it.
You there, sir. May I have a word?
Oh, you.
Yes, 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 yes! Happy to oblige!
Valentine, what brings you here?
There's something I must investigate. Do you mind, Leo?
Here you are, eh?
This person seems to know the most about this place.
So you've been watching me. No surprise there.
I knew I felt the burning intensity of the female gaze. Now that we're buried it all, let me cut to the chase and ask you, will you marry me?
So you're under the Allied King's command. What exactly are you now?
I'm still me, Ramlethal Valentine. I currently serve as the head of the Illyrian Special Brigade. Leo, please stay on this man. I hope to not have to hurt him.
I see. Leave him to me.
I would hate to cause a scene.
I have a lot of questions for you.
I have no reason to refuse.
I've got a few questions for you, too.
Venom versus Ramlethal.
You had eyes on this man too?
I just wanted to ask him a few questions as a local.
Okay, good. Carry on.
A certain criminal organization's operations in this town were recently exposed. We were after them too. Do you know anything? Even the slightest rumor?
It doesn't ring any bells.
Really?
Sorry, but we can't rule out a connection. Let's see how you fight.
Very well. I shall oblige then.
Making contact with the target.
I'm afraid I'm not what you're looking for.
But I...
You fight with neither hostility nor antagonism. Why do you still fight at all?
I've experienced many things here that I couldn't have as my past self. Like fighting without life and death on the line. Even when fighting for one's life wasn't necessary, people still fought all the same. They didn't fight to shed blood, but to defend their own pride.
That kind of fighting only lasts when safety is assured. Push someone to the brink, and their only choice is to abandon all pride and cling to their life.
Right. That's why I've decided to nurture a place where people can live free from such threats.
What do you mean?
A safe environment nurtures peace of mind. One can only truly protect what they hold dear if they're not afraid they won't wake up tomorrow.
I see. In other words, it's peace that lets me enjoy hamburgers.
Right. Let's leave it at that.
Yes, indeed. May we all find such peace.
No evidence on the scene pointed to it. Yet, I sense that you caught them. Somehow. No matter why.
Like I said, it rings no bells. However, I have noticed an increase in unlicensed businesses and abandoned goods around here. All from unfamiliar faces, too. They were causing problems, so I sent them a warning. Perhaps that's it.
I see. Maybe you had a hand in weakening the organization from behind the scenes. Those businesses could have been black market fronts, and those abandoned goods, bombs, for all we know. With their plans foiled, they must have been at a loss and left sitting around waiting to be arrested. That's my take, anyway.
Excellent sleuthing!
Who's to say whether that's related? Even if they've been exposed, we must stay cautious. Isn't that right?
Yeah, well, you can leave the rest to the experts. You focus on Venom.
It's the eyes and hearts of the townsfolk that seal away evil. All I have to do is bring the pests to light.
You're quite the hard worker. Just get enough sleep, okay? I was given a mission to observe this town, but all I found are warm smiles. I think these people can live that way because you're here.
What are you saying?
Great eye! Now, may I entice you to touch certified hunting cocktail at a five-star restaurant, guarded with a gorgeous view?
No unapproved recreation.
That won't be a problem. With my super high-tech atomic echolocation radar, custom tuned from a Hercules engine, I can sense attackers through reinforced concrete. I can scan clear through to the sewers!
Please ignore him.
Shut up! That statement was at least 37% accurate.
You two sure seem close.
Mutual interest,
That's all.
Quiet, you copycat.
Must be fun. You're no ordinary baker. I saw you. But you weren't just beating up your enemies. You were...
Kicking that guy butt?
I see. Kicking butt.
Kicking butt? Whatever. There is no evil in this town. No one I'd call an enemy. All I do is break up fights and help with sorting the garbage.
I see. Then can I test you for a little longer? I may be onto something. The range you protect is narrow, but put together, narrow ranges become wide.
You may be right. But I'm not so impudent as to presume.
Wait. Does that make me impudent?
No, that's not what I meant. My job is to defend that which is within my reach. That's what I've decided. Everyone in town fights their fight, which keeps the town running. Protecting that environment is all I can do. It's my purpose. And who's better for the job than a humble baker? But with your power, you can protect more than that. You must have been given your new role so you can exert that power.
I get it. You're uniquely fit to protect the things that are important to you. And I'm uniquely fit to protect mine. Our hands are different sizes. But if we all hold them out, we can catch most of what falls through the cracks. We're in this together, Mr. Ghost Baker.
Not my choice of alias.
Ain't that a cool-sounding nickname for ya? I want one.
As for you, you're the baker's... what are you exactly?
Me? Fine. It's top secret, but I'll make it. With my Hercules engine upgraded to a hybrid with the most cutting-edge power source available, the Tardigrade Rover, I am now a fully tuned, ultra, perpetually top of the line!
A self-operating blender. Cool.
Aha! As a blender, I can use my bleeding-edge dragonfly propellers to make the most glutinous of doughs like no one's business, and regulate the temperature with my chlorophyll sensors too. Wait, what the heck?